Welcome to Polco. I'm Nick, founder, CEO, and former public servant. At Polco, we improve how public officials and constituents communicate, how they seek and provide informed and actionable input to move their communities forward. Polco is civic engagement that counts. Polco's platform, especially when combined with National Research Center's line of civic surveys, outreach services, and civic performance benchmarking analytics, offers much more than a generic online survey platform. A public official does not need to be a survey scientist, communication specialist, and data scientist. We've got all those tools you'll need. Here's how it works. Select or develop content, share it, we verify, organize, and analyze it for you. Discover amazing things. The process is easy, actionable, and rewarding. In particular, officials pick a professionally developed civic survey, work with one of our experts about their situation, chances we've seen something like it, or post their own content. We help you pull a representative resident random sample for your community and help share it broadly through multiple modes to meet residents where they are so everyone can have a voice. We verify residents using local verification lists, organize and anonymize the data to deliver results in digital dashboards by gender, age group, district, and more. See what parts of the community you have and who you don't have so you can efficiently adjust your outreach services. Later on appropriate statistical reweighting, inference, and comparison benchmarking analysis when appropriate and desired. National Research Center's historic civic performance benchmarking data set brings hundreds of cities and 25 years of historic data by city and department or service area into the context. Close the loop with your residents, share outcomes, let them know how their input was used, or just say thank you. Let them know their voice was not lost to the ether. This builds trust and a sustainable culture of civic participation in your community. Repeat the process once or twice a month. Engage with your residents at various stages of the policy lifecycle. Ask high-level service delivery satisfaction questions to identify emerging areas with potential room for improvement. Crowdsource new ideas. Ask for input during down selection. Demonstrate support on the resulting initiatives, and then re-ask satisfaction to see how things improved. This isn't rocket science. It's survey science, communication, and data science fundamentals, and we make it easy. I'll share a couple examples. Here's an example of how to navigate potentially contentious capital projects smartly. The city of Oshkosh, a medium-sized city on Lake Winnebago in Wisconsin, had experienced a contentious topic about whether to sell some municipal golf course land to retain a large employer. The city then faced the follow-up question, what to do with the remaining 70-acre parcel. They were expecting 6 more months of noisy town halls. They posted the question on Polco and had their answer, referenceable results, and were able to move forward within 2 weeks. They have since used Polco in multiple ways to get community input on various elements of their new lakefront park. Nearby, the city of Appleton on the north side of Lake Winnebago simply asked their residents a general satisfaction question if they thought the city was moving in the right direction. Quickly, they knew that 2/3 of the respondents thought they were, and the results held along demographics such as age, gender, and district. While an official doesn't have to require resident verification on every question, when they do, the residents, most of whom use social media logins, don't have to answer dozens of personal demographic questions. Their identity is matched with local verification lists, such as the local voter file, so their input can be cited. Results are aggregated and privacy is protected. Polco is committed to never selling individual level data. The same is not true for most online survey tools. We think it's important to provide your residents with the ease of referenceable input and these basic privacy protections. Otherwise, they can and still continue to use traditional analog channels as they did before. Meanwhile, across the Mississippi River, over in Bettendorf, Iowa, when COVID-19 dawned and the city needed a professional community assessment survey, they came to Polco, accessed one of the National Research Center's public health specialists' professional COVID response surveys right off the shelf. They were able to quickly get actionable insights about their community. They were able to see how concerns varied by age group, gender, and geography. They were able to compare their community status, needs, and concerns with other cities in their state and around the country. A little to the north in Rochester, Minnesota, they had been using Polco for normal engagement with their community over the past 15 months and had accumulated a digital resident panel of 1,700 residents who had cast 12,800 units of organized public input. Now, when there's something going on in the community or there's something important they need public input data on, they've got historical data to reference, the residents together in one place, and tools available to get what they need to move forward quickly, easily, intelligently. In keeping with the plug-and-play theme to meet the civic needs, there are a couple of final capabilities worth mentioning. You can integrate your live stream video with Polco's resident input system to achieve organized public input with virtual town halls and council meetings. There's a traditional non-verified mode for certain questions where verification and citability aren't as important, and more. The civic engagement platform can be used by local, regional, state, and federal officials and organizations. Use by overlapping jurisdictions further enhances each group's results as it cross-exposes residents in their Polco survey and poll feed, a simple one-stop shop for them to provide public input. If you are a coordinating agency, such as a state economic development association, you can easily craft content your members can repost and or benchmark with. Our goal is to make it easy for governments to access quality engagement content and consequently get actionable insights. So ultimately, individuals and organizations come to Polco to bring their community together, to balance the vocal few with the input from more informed participants, access great civic content, high quality instruments and comparative insights, to save staff time, lean on our team, and exercise good governance, good communication, data-driven decisions, and transparency with your constituents. Come see for yourself and get started for free today. Polco.us and click Create a Free Community Profile. Thanks for visiting and learning more about Polco and the National Research Center. Civic engagement that counts.